long time ago, in a festival far, far away, the true Samhain was going. And now, part of it's back! Yay! Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to OPTV. Oh, that doesn't sound scary at all. Massively overpowered television! Ha 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 ha! Or something like that. Anyway, yes! I'm so excited! Secret World Legends Samhain has started, and you can't get my guide until after tonight because I can't finish it with the lore locations until we're there, and we're not there yet, but we're going. But I am so excited ever since that first tiny little tease of the radio waves, because that means that another one of the really great stories and events of Samhain is making it into this game. It's about time. I'd still rather they did 2 a year. I mean, Spooky Stories, 7 Silences, those both have still got to get in. It's just got to happen. It's got to happen. And look, oh, the new cache, which is good because I was tired of picking up the other one. And Samhain Halloween event. Yay, login rewards. Oh, wait, they give you the horse on the first day? Whoa. They're usually not that generous. Of course, I already have the pale horse. Wait a minute, but not all my characters have the pale horse. Wait, no, they do, because they came over from the other game.
I think this is a recolor of the other one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to take a screenshot here. Because the guide needs this. So how many days have... Alright, so this is going till November 1st, right? Oh, one of the sanguine kitty... Darn it, I already got that one too. So we have 1, 2... Oh wait, what's today? 11th? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28, 29, 30, 31. Alright, so yeah, basically one for every single day. And we'll see how many of them have stuffs. I'd better have taken a picture. Whoops. MJ forgot to claim. Oh, I did receive a pale horse. So I assume we're gonna have the Jack raid to open up the pumpkin.
Yeah, it's running right now.
Oh! Well, get thee hence. Oh, hey. Group, let's group. There we go, thank you. In we go!
On 2 after the hour, like all the other raids?
Yep.
I'm
2
pretty
minutes
sure,
after.
yeah. So if you are super fast, you can get in and get it on 3 if they do really well. I was debating which costume I was going to go with for tonight. And I'm going to hope, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have changed this back, because that would be very bad for them, that the items will be grabbable by all of your alts. But I have not confirmed that because, I mean, we just logged in. Whoops, I hit 2 on accident. I did a number 2. Whoops. This game gives you so many opportunities for amazing costumes.
So MJ went into the Jack raid and did a number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, so 2 for my skills is actually pulls up my mega melee fist attacks, which doesn't do me much good when I'm 40,000 feet away. There we go.
And yeah, the you can claim them on every single alt if you like, but you still have to do them.
Yeah, you have to do the raid on all the alts. Yeah, which is why the trick is to log out while you're in here, open your pumpkin, log out, and jump right to character select. Because if you spend the time to teleport out, teleport in, you know, it just wastes time. I've actually gotten all 3 of my alts through at one point. Natalia says, odds are they are not account-wide, but we'll get that post tomorrow that they'll fix it. Alright, so apparently there's already a bug going on right now where you can't pick up the lore. So...
In theory, you can pick it up and hopefully they'll patch it properly. It still gives you the experience and everything, but that could be iffy.
Alright, leave it until it's fixed.
Yeah. So my guide's gonna be like, there's lore. How much or how many, and don't know where they are. We'll see. I mean, guide-wise, mostly, you know, event guides, unless they add a lot of new stuff, are pretty similar throughout the years. But luckily, oh, whoops. Yeah. Well, I lived through your little screamy tantrum fit, didn't I, Mr. Pumpkinhead? Ah! Think you could scream me away? Well, tell you what. No, you can't. Oh, now I'm laughing. Ha 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 ha. But the radio one actually is a really decent amount of info in it. Of course, the first half of my guide is just I'm so excited Samhain's getting some stuff back. And I wrote a song in honor. Actually using one of my favorite t-shirts I got last year as the base. Funcom then started copying me by using the "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year" line. So I think they may need to pay me some royalties, man. Alright, well I'm not going to jump to an alt. Although, technically I guess I could stop and see... What do we get? What do we get? Item reward bag. Oh yeah. But the trick is, yeah, make sure you go log right to character select before you start jumping out. Oh, I should have taken a screenshot for the guide. Dang it. I'll have to come back in here in like an hour. Oh, we're not in the same instance now? Sure, I'll change. Do you have a different home dimension?
Shouldn't be, not anymore. There you are.
Yeah, I had to travel to you.
Yeah, that shouldn't matter anymore.
Okay.
Shouldn't.
I'm gonna get a picture of this. Some gravestones and some...
It still has all the different instances of those.
Oh yeah, but having the fact that we were in a group, we should have jumped out into the same group. But I mean, into the same instance, so that was a little... darn people that must have been AFK in their instance. Because they're still just standing there. Alright. Wait, where's Natalia? Why isn't Natalia in here? Oh, so 3 messages. Alright. We're gonna start looking at our messages. Oh. Let's move this for the moment. David Scream! Yay! Alright, we won't listen to Bad Emerge yet. Dude, did this guy really, like, just come to run me over? Alright.
Hello? Hey, yeah, it's Dave
Oh, I
Scream.
made it in,
the
but
weird
it is
nonfiction
closed.
magazine. I got your number from... Okay, well, never mind that. I don't got much time. They'll triangulate this. You ever heard of number stations? You know, rogue radio broadcasts around the world, just repeat numbers and codes. They started broadcasting after World War II. Some people think it's code for spies. Some think it's the government's communicating to our reptilian overlords. Okay, I think I found
reptilian
the truth.
overlords.
What was that? Shit. Okay.
Okay.
This mystery person kept in touch with me through my newsletter. Anonymous, just called himself the presenter. Knew their stuff about number stations, you know?
Let's do
Creepy
more
stuff.
bugs.
So I got a shortwave. I dialed in on the wavelengths the presenter told me about. Nights of static and Red Bull. But then I heard it. It was all... Christ! All the static! Threw my radio away. Just threw my notes and all the presenter's notes away. Turned every fucking dryer on. Okay, but maybe I was hasty. Kind of failed my sanity roll there, you know? Okay, but you got steadier nerves. Maybe you could check it out, you know? My radio, the notes. That's a start. Just don't... Hello? Hey, yeah, it's Dave Screed. You know, the weird nonfiction magazine. I got your number from... Okay,
Wait.
well, never mind that.
Wait, it just started over?
Triangulate this.
It
You ever
plays
heard of
twice.
number
It's a bug.
stations? You know,
Oh.
rogue radio broadcasts around the world, just
Okay.
repeat numbers and codes. They started broadcasting after World War II. Some people think it's code
I was
for
like,
spies.
crud, did I just
Some
break
think it's the
something?
government's communicating to our reptilian overlords. Okay, I think I found
Alright.
the truth. What was that?
Really, I don't want to listen to him
Okay.
swearing for a
This
second
mystery
time.
person kept in touch with me through my
You
newsletter.
can just go to
Anonymous,
the
just called himself
zone.
the presenter. Knew their stuff about number stations, you know? Creepy stuff. So I
Oh.
got a shortwave.
I went to the
I
wrong-
dialed in on the wavelengths the presenter told me about. Nights of static and Red Bull. But then I heard it. It was
Gotta
all-
go find
it's
the
all-
thrown away one.
all the static! Threw my radio away. Just threw my notes and all the presenter's notes away. Turned every fucking dryer on. Okay, but maybe I was hasty. Kind of failed my sanity roll there, you know? Okay, but you got steadier nerves. Maybe you could
If I
check
go
it out,
through
you
here,
know?
is it gonna
My
start
radio,
again?
The notes. That's a start. Just
No,
don't...
it'll stop.
Okay. A time loop, evidence of a sinister conspiracy. Or, yeah, we just say, ooh, deja vu. And then everybody stops dead and looks at you. What did you just say?
As long as the spaceship doesn't blow up every single time, we're okay.
Alright. While we're here, I guess I could write down what the first reward is in the bag. Oh, first let's see if I have this pale horse. Oh no, I got a new pale horse. I can be a pale rider on a pale horse. Alright, first reward is weapon distillate and skull pendant necklace silver. Skull pendant necklace silver and a 1000cc weapon distillate. Okay. Day 1. I'm writing this on a little purple piece of paper. Wait, don't I already have the skull necklace? Yes, I do. Alright. are... Oh, well, let's look at the pale horse. Oh, look at this. It's showing off my Geist Rider, my pale horse, my reanimated steed. Wait a minute. Did it just overwrite the pale horse that I had?
No. Do you have a nightmare steed?
I had a nightmare steed and the...
Because the pale horse is just a reskin of the other one.
Reanimated.
Yeah.
Nightmare one is different. That's the one with the flaming hooves.
Yeah.
Right.
I just was...
I think it's one of those ones that didn't come over because they didn't bring a lot of seasonal stuff over.
Anything that you had, yeah, it was marked off in my thing. I mean, I didn't actually pull it out, but... Oh yeah, that's Halloweeny. Ugh. That's incredibly Halloweeny. Oh wait, the garbage cans over here. They're by the Illuminati, because, you know, Illuminati are trash. Just kidding. Ah, you just updated it, didn't you? Long-time reader, first-time writer. I'm a fan. I have managed to collect every issue of weird nonfiction, except the second issue. Strange how every copy vanished. Your pursuit of the truth is commendable. The places you go. I hope it would not be presumptuous of me to point you in a specific direction. Number stations. Men of your interest must know of this odd phenomenon. Mysterious broadcastings. Those flat voices, numbers in the night. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? Oh, mathematicians are an arrogant lot. As if mathematical objects were tools for us to command. As if they bowed to our whim. As if we and all the heavenly bodies of the universe were not ruled by numbers. There are so many theories on the nature and purpose of number stations. Some wild, some not wild enough. I imagine your readers have notions of their own. The question is, David Screed, what are you prepared to believe? Feel free to write back. I would cherish further correspondence. Your #1 fan. The presenter. P.S. Please excuse any mistakes in my English. I learned it by listening to radio dramas. So it says discarded letters. So are there like others under here? There are. Whoa! I don't know if I remember reading any other letters. I'm sure I did. Did I? Screenshot. Dear David Screed, first, to answer your last questions, I use Fibonacci sequence. Second, I thank you. These months of correspondence have been a pleasure. I do hope the leads I sent you led to good places, yes? You have many questions. Let us try our hand at why. Oh my goodness. I am convinced you are prepared to believe much, David. So, I will say it plain. The sole purpose of the broadcast was to contact the dead. To search for a resonating frequency that can be used to communicate with realms beyond our own. They are listening. How? My research used to be supported by the government. Never mind which one. My life's work. But the project closed. I was destroyed. It took much medication to bring me out of the gloom and good news. I received corporate sponsorship. Never mind which one. I happily moved along with the project. The funding, David. Oh, the vast resources I gained. My work continues. Why am I telling you all of this? Maybe information is a kind of contagion. Maybe I want this transmitted. Maybe a secret is not worthwhile unless you whisper it just loud enough to be overheard. Your #1 fan, the presenter. Not sure I remember reading all of these last time. Dear David Screed, who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows. Apologies, I am listening to some old recordings. The golden age of radio was a fantastic time. The audio drama, the theater for the mind. Something we lost when it went away. But with the advent of digital devices and podcasts, something of its ghost returns. Oh, my hand trembles, David. Not fear, excitement. My work reaches a new phase. You will want some proof. I get this. Try listening in on the frequencies I gave you. Try investigating those places where people are buried.
The job listings for the
Listen.
tab are BYO.
I have the resources now. Radios placed throughout the world. Imagine simultaneous broadcastings of the signal, causing mirroring ripples in the ether. We will get their attention. Oh, I must go now. I must begin. I'm so excited. I do not know what I would do if this fails. Just one more audio drama first. I may not be able to write you after this, David. Perhaps I'll contact you. Your #1 fan, the presenter. Cool. I really don't remember those. But that's okay. Because not remembering something makes it better to experience again. Okay, so I need to find all the I'm pretty sure I have. If I just look in my book. Sorry, I was picking up my dice bag to look for my Secret World Legends book under it. Here you are. Here's my little book. I have all the frequencies and everything written down here. But since I know I can get to them, the lower level ones on my main character, I'm going to be sure to visit. Do you think they might have... They wouldn't have stuck one in South Africa. No, because there's no graveyard there. So I want to hit...
You can double check the achievements.
Well, I could, but I don't want to look and spoil yet. I want to start with Tokyo. The toke. I want a toke. Since my other characters can't get there yet, the only way to determine...
Some celebrity spotting too? I know, it's so freaky.
For celebrity spotting. Yes, that's me. I am a celebrity. You have spotted me. Ooh. Yeah, my horse is like, I ain't going in there. I mean, I guess technically we could just port straight to Tokyo. I do have all those portals opened up. But where's the fun in that? Alright. Tokyo is one of these over here. Not you. Yes, you. In we go. No, not in we go. There we go this way. This is one great mission. I really do love this mission. This was when they were doing the updates, and so of course the Cat God was issue 2. I mean, it was straight up the second issue that was launched. I couldn't think of any words. After the game was, so you had the Carter Unleashed and then the Cat God. Next year around, you had Spooky Stories, and that was even better. And then the next year after that was... Wasn't that next year? Wait. 1, 2. Next year after that was the broadcast, which was even better. Then the next year after that was Seven Silences, which was like mind-blowing. How are they going to improve upon that? And sadly, I think that's the year it broke. Alright, now I'm trying to remember...
I'm hoping they're spending all of these repeat years thinking up something really good for their first new Halloween thing.
Well,
Really good.
yeah, but... Yeah, they've still got 2 of the main good ones to go, plus then the raid, so that's like 3 more years of content they've already given us that they need to give us here.
I'm hoping it doesn't go that far, but you know.
Yeah. Alright, I'm trying to remember. I think I always, like, jumped in. Yeah. Whoa, hello, park bench of stuff. Oh. Has it really been so long since I've hung out? So it should be... Wait, it's way down there. Why am I running towards... I don't know. I'm used to, like, you jump into the Anima Leap and then you run from there and stuff. You run to the Anima Leaps. Let's go to the CDC camp. I'm trying to remember. Hey, Asdelan! They're not gonna reboot Secret World Legends. Curse you for even thinking such a... Alright.
Plausible idea.
Don't even joke about stuff like that, people.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Wow. This is actually a nice but weird feeling that I can't exactly
Special assignment
remember
received. Initializing.
where that stupid cemetery is. I can see everything about it except, like, leading up to it. No, we came too far down, I think. Oh, no. Yeah. Whoa! I'm with the CDC. Kill 500 filthy humans. Kill 50 evolved filth. Okay. Here we go. Think. Just gonna run and train every single mob I can find till I figure out where I'm going. There I am. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Alright, at least I mostly remembered where it was. I just came about getting to it slightly crooked. Alright. Oh, you would. Shrine Maiden. There is not a radio here. I am mortally wounded. Well, not quite. But I might be soon enough. Makes for a bright light. What? Where did that one come from? Oh, come on, dude.
It's the unkillable one.
It is. Oh. So it just keeps popping up again.
They just fall over and pop back up.
Oh, yeah. Fine. Alright, I'll jump over the edge. On it. I may have to actually... Oh, now we get these guys, huh? Everybody wants a piece of the action.
Just an odd question. Do you have radio music turned down?
No, 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 no. Do I? Because if I do, that's going to be a problem. Oh, they came out after us?
Yeah, you gotta get out of range.
I shouldn't have radio music turned down, but if I do, that would definitely be a problem. Oh, hello, scanner. Let's go check those options. Master volume, dialogue, interface, sound effects, ambience, background music, combat radio music. Well, there we go. We're maxing it to a 10. But your screen goes, or maybe it doesn't go wonky anymore.
Yeah.
The screen
It does.
You're correct.
Wait, so your screen doesn't go all wonky anymore?
No,
It
it
does.
does.
Oh, it does. Okay. Well, then this is not the right place. Oh, look, we have friends again. Well, I suppose I could just go do the easier zones. That wouldn't have been as much fun. Oh, hey. Oh yeah, the only notes that I made on my thing were actually Kingsmouth, Blue Mountains, and Savage Ghosts. Oh hey, we finished a side mission. Wait, I heard something for a second.
You can
You
hear
may
them at
not-
a good distance too.
You may not have had access to Tokyo when they first came out. I know I didn't.
I thought we did.
One character did. This character did, but all the others didn't have access. Because Tokyo had just came out.
Yeah, no, my character did have it. That's throwing me off. Oh, I forgot this one doesn't knock you off. There we go. Oh, I'm still on the board. Dang it.
See, my problem with this mission is that I just want to stand around listening to the radios.
Well, that's usually what I do. I always listen to at least a full...
That's what I used to do all the time. And then I eventually just decided to start listening to the radio programs on the internet.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's not a good idea. Apparently I've lost my phone. Hopefully not in little guy's room. From tucking him in. That would be a very, very bad thing. I will probably have, like, calls to Jamaica or something. Ack! Okay, the panic is setting in, guys. Seriously, MJ, what? Great. Arg! Well, I was gonna try to point out all the different places. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. But you're not gonna know if it's an event lore that you can't get unless you pick it up. Well, I don't remember any event lores ever being right here, so...
I came across one and picked it up and it did nothing.
Is it the one in Kingsmouth?
Yes.
Yeah, that one does nothing.
Great. So what is this one?
I don't actually know
You
which
know
one
what?
you're standing at.
I am...
Pick it up for science.
No, I'm not gonna touch any lures. I will
I already have that one, so it's definitely not.
Oh, okay. See, it might be a bestiary, though. That's what I was... It is! Keianshi, #1. Oh, I forgot to go, and I gotta go out here and pick out my... One second. Under documents, bestiary lures. Alright, how did we spell that? I gotta, like, close all that so I can see that again. Keianshi. Oh, KY. #1. Kaiden, that number. So, there we go. Alright. Alright. Ah, there are like 2 bosses. Okay, we're gonna ignore them. We're ignoring them because we're doing the event. Oh, I have to hit Q. There we go. Where are we? We're in the middle of the streets. I think we'll almost get out over here. Yeah. Alright. If this was the second part.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Correct.
Please be still. You will die.
I know there's the one where you just have to jump over. Wait, where's the...
You are not authorized.
Yeah, not authorized.
Special assignment received.
Ooh,
Initializing.
there's another lure there. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. Where's the one that was... Yeah, I'm gonna ignore you, boss. I'm ignoring you, boss! I'm ignoring you, boss. Was this the one that was near... Yeah. Oh! I just heard it. I just heard it!
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched closely by intelligences.
Alright, it's up there.
Yet as mortal as his own. We know now that as
Yeah, I'm not touching any lore until this gets fixed.
it was scrutinized and studied. Perhaps almost as narrowly as a man with a microscope might scrutinize creatures that swarm and multiply in a drop of water. With infinite complacency.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Spinning fragment of solar driftwood, which by chance or design, man has inherited out of the dark mystery of time and space.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Yet across an immense ethereal gulf, minds that are to our
This is the
minds
one I was looking for.
powers that are to the beasts in the jungle,
Arg!
intellects vast, cool,
I just didn't remember where it
unsympathetic,
was.
regarded this earth with envious eyes, and slowly and surely drew their plans against us. In the 39th year of the 20th century came the Great Disillusionment. Near the end of October, business was better. The war scare was over. More men were back at work. Sales were picking up. On this particular evening, October 30th, the Crosley service estimated that 32 million
I
people
love these stories.
were listening in on radios. Change in temperature. A slight atmospheric disturbance of undetermined origin is reported over Nova Scotia, causing a low-pressure area to move down rather rapidly over the northeastern states, bringing a forecast of rain accompanied by winds of light gale force. Maximum temperature 66, minimum 48. This weather report comes to you from the Government Weather Bureau.
Government
Take
Weather
you now to
Bureau.
the Meridian Room in the Hotel Park Plaza in downtown New York, where you will be entertained by the music of Raymond Raquello and his orchestra.
Seriously, people, if you've never heard any of these, you need to sit and listen to them.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. From the Meridian Room in the Park Plaza Hotel in New York City, we bring you the music of Raymond Raquello and his orchestra. In the touch of the Spanish, Raymond Raquello leads off with La Capacita.
There we go. Got a couple screenshots. Oh, let me get the... location here.
We interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News. At 20 minutes before 8 Central Time, Professor Farrell of the Mount Jennings Observatory, Chicago, Illinois, reports observing several explosions of incandescent gas occurring at regular intervals on the planet Mars. The spectroscope indicates the gas to be hydrogen and moving toward the Earth with enormous velocity. Professor Pearson of the observatory at Princeton confirms Farrell's observation and describes the phenomenon as, quote, like a jet of blue flame shot from a gun, unquote. We now return you to the music of Ramon Raquello, playing for you in the Meridian Room of the Park Plaza Hotel, situated in downtown New York.
I gotta go paste this number down, guys. Give me 1 second here. Ta-da! Alright, now we clicky.
And now a tune that never loses favor. The ever-popular Stardust. Raymond Raquello and his orchestra.
Really? They flew that far away to start shooting us?
Ladies and gentlemen, following on the news given in our bulletin a moment ago, the Government Meteorological Bureau has requested the large observatories of the country to keep an astronomical watch on any further disturbances occurring on the planet Mars. Due to the unusual nature of this occurrence, we have arranged an interview with a noted astronomer, Professor Pearson, who will give us his views on this event. In a few moments, we will take you to the Princeton Observatory at Princeton, New Jersey. We return you until then to the music of Ramon Raquello and his orchestra.
Ramen Raquella and his orchestra, over and over. Alright, I need to check the frequency.
We are ready now to take you to the Princeton Observatory at Princeton, where Carl Phillips, our commentator, will interview Professor Richard Pearson, famous astronomer. We take you now to Princeton, New Jersey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carl Phillips speaking to you from the observatory at Princeton.
Alright, where's my pencil now?
Standing in a large semicircular room, pitch black except for an oblong split in the ceiling. Through this opening, I can see a sprinkling of stars that cast a kind of frosty glow.
Sprinkling of stars.
Mechanism of the huge telescope. Ticking sound you hear, the vibration of the clockwork.
Alright, I'll leave in a minute, I
Professor
promise.
Pearson stands directly above me on a small platform, peering through the giant lens. I'll ask you to be patient, ladies and gentlemen. During any delay that may
It also
arise
gives you a
during
buff
our
that has the number on it.
besides the ceaseless watch of the heavens, Professor Pearson may be interrupted by telephone or
Oh yeah, no,
other
I'm
communication.
still listening.
During this period, he is in constant touch with the astronomical centers of the world. Professor, may I begin our questions?
After this came out, I spent like 3 months listening to CBS radio for
Exactly what you see as you observe the planet Mars through the
just
telescope.
sitting at night, just listening to CBS radio because they have all the episodes online.
First strikes across the disk.
Oh, so nice.
Quite distinct now because Mars happens to be at the point nearest the Earth, in opposition, as we call it.
In your opinion, what do these transverse stripes signify, Professor Pearson?
Not canals, I can assure you, Mr. Phillips. Although that's the popular conjecture of those who imagine Mars to be inhabited. From a scientific viewpoint, the stripes are merely the result of atmospheric conditions peculiar to the planet.
Then you're quite convinced, as a scientist, that living intelligence as we know it does not exist on Mars?
The chances against it are 1,000 to 1.
And yet, how do you account for these gas eruptions occurring on the surface of the planet at regular intervals?
Phillips, I cannot account for it.
By the way, Professor, for the benefit of our listeners, how far is Mars from the Earth?
Approximately 40 million miles.
Well, that seems a safe enough distance. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Someone has just handed Professor Pearson a message. While he reads it, let me remind you that we are speaking to you from the observatory in Princeton, New Jersey, where we are interviewing the world-famous astronomer, Professor Pearson. One moment, please. Professor Pearson has passed me a message which he has just received. Professor, may I read the message to the listening audience?
Certainly, Mr. Phillips.
Ladies and gentlemen, I shall read you a wire addressed to Professor Pearson from Dr. Gray of the Natural History Museum, New York. Quote, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Seismograph registered shock of almost earthquake intensity occurring within a radius of 20 miles of Princeton. Please investigate. Signed, Lloyd Gray, Chief of Astronomical Division. Unquote. Professor Pearson, could this occurrence possibly have something to do with the disturbances observed on the planet Mars?
Hardly, Mr. Phillips. This is probably
Yeah.
a meteorite of
If you guys want to figure out what happened there, you're gonna have to come and listen to it yourselves.
We can conduct a search as soon as daylight permits.
Thank you, Professor. Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 10 minutes, we've been speaking to you from the observatory at Princeton, bringing you a special interview with Professor Pearson, noted astronomer. This is Carl Phillips speaking. We are returning you now to our New York studio.
Alright, so what zone do we want to go to next? Oh, lore. Wait, wasn't this lore for the event? Oh, crud.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the latest bulletin
I don't know.
from
Can
the
you see this lore?
Radio News. Toronto, Canada. Professor
No.
Morris of Macmillan University reports observing a total
So you
of
probably already have it, right?
Mars between the hours
Mm-hmm.
of 7:45 p.m. and 9:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This confirms earlier reports received from American Observatory. Now, nearer home, comes a special bulletin from Trenton, New Jersey.
Oh, it's just Kainan.
At 8:50 p.m., a huge flaming object, believed to be a meteorite, fell on a farm in the neighborhood of Grover's Mill, New Jersey, 22 miles from Trenton. The flash in the sky was visible within a radius of several hundred miles.
Easiest way out of
The
here.
impact was heard as far north as Elizabeth. We have dispatched a special mobile unit to the scene, and we'll have our commentator, Carl Phillips, give you a word picture of the scene as soon as he can reach there from Princeton. In the meantime, we take you to the Hotel Martinet in Brooklyn, where Bobby Millett and his
The jump.
orchestra are offering a program of dance music.
I want to get this one. Yay! Which number was that? Number 4. Let's come over here. Hopefully I don't die.
The Broadcasting System and its affiliated stations present Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the Air in The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells.
Now, this is where one of the Pale Riders came.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Oh, wait, no. I was gonna grab that other lore over here.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century,
Oh, this one was War of the Worlds here.
closely by intelligences greater than man, yet as mortal as his own. We know now that as human beings busy themselves about their various concerns,
Yeah, it's just, okay.
they were scrutinized and studied.
Alright. Chat or Hikari, pick a zone. We'll go do that zone.
I would say go to the higher level zone just because a lot of people don't get to see them.
I'm just... You know what? I'm just gonna go make sure that they don't actually throw... Wait. Alright, just making sure they didn't throw a new one in there. So we'll hit the Transylvanias. Or at least 2 of them, I guess. Natalia says Carpathian Fangs. So Carpathian Fangs it is. I'm just doing my teleport.
War scare was over. More men were back at work. Sales were picking up.
We're not really going to be able to run around and hit. We're just going to get the 3 for the event, I think.
Yeah, you have to do the mission 3 times total, at least, to get them all.
Yeah. So this isn't, yeah, this isn't a do it once and it's over for the year mission, actually. Oh, there's the crying kitty.
And the mission at the end has 2 levels.
Yep. Alright.
More than that.
Oh, if you do the second level, do you get an even higher one?
Oh,
Or
do
does
they
it only
keep
show you the ones you
going?
go up to?
It's based on your IP. Like, I have access to Elite 5.
Alright, jumping to Zana Springs. Because there aren't really graveyard, like my note up here, lore! Ooh, there is a boss down there. So close. Oh, I should get the snowboard out. Oh, wait a minute, a howler at the end? Am I gonna rain face first into this boss? Oh.
It's above us, I think.
Yeah, I say, guess not. It must be up there. Oh, that was kind of creepy going through that tunnel and being all, let's see. No. Only place I remember. I mean, well, you can think of a really great graveyard in Shadowy Forest, but this one was less graveyard and I know. Just
I fell.
wish we could have flown. Oh, see, Frozen Hate. We're gonna be going by Frozen Hate.
The next raid's about to pop. Just FYI.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Wait a minute, isn't this just right where we jumped to? Yeah, we're right back where we jumped, I think. This is where doing this worked really well when you're familiar with the zones, when you remember running through the zones, because you're like, I remember where that cemetery is. It's like where the dead are. So in most cases, it makes sense to be like, you know, oh, it's at a cemetery. Wait, I'm trying to... No. I am totally missing the place that I was looking at going to, which might be because I'm dumb and completely missed this little... Okay. It's actually... Is this a road?
This goes down, down, down.
Yeah, this is not going the direction I wanted to go. But this is cool. I am going to admit that I don't think I was ever in this area in Secret World. I don't remember these things. Filthy corpse. You kill them and you get a quest? Was that there before, or did he drop it?
I think it was there.
Okay. Now, I'm actually... I was just gonna go down to the Roman baths. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure I've been in here. I do not remember. Gennari, I never believe what I heard. There...
There's only like one quest that sends you down here.
And I must have missed that quest. Because this place is really unfamiliar to me. Which is kind of trippy. I didn't know there was anywhere in Secret World I didn't go. Which is also really exciting. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to explore this place more. But this isn't where I wanted to go. And I'm playing repeated fails. Oh, here we go. This one. This is the entrance I've been looking for, I think. Uh-oh, what about this one? Roman baths, okay. Mostly
Tonight,
because I remembered the radio here.
Lighthouse off the steaming jungle coast of French Guiana.
And having to jump up on walls to get...
world of terror and violence. As we bring you again in response to
that one might be a holiday.
3 Skeleton Key.
I'm not
starring
sure.
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price is the
Picture this
best!
place. A gray tapering cylinder welded by iron rods and concrete to the key itself. A bare black rock, 150 feet long, maybe 40 wide. That's at low tide. At high tide, just the lighthouse, rising 110 feet straight up out of the ocean. And all about it, the churning water, gray-green, scum-dappled, warm as soup, and swarming with gigantic bat-like devilfish. Great violet schools of Portuguese man of war. And yes, sharks, the big ones.
Yeah, it's a holiday one.
And as if this weren't enough, there was a hot, dank, rotten-smelling wind that came at us
oh
day
no,
and night
you
off the
went to
jungle
pick it up
swamps
and...
of the mainland.
Yeah,
A wind
I
that
figured
smelled like
I'd check.
death.
I'm counting on the fact that they will patch them in, and any that you've already claimed, you'll give it. They'll give to you.
Black rock. Set in the base of the light was a watertight
If not,
bronze
I'll be okay.
door, and in you went. And up. Yes, up and round, past the tanks of oil and the coils of rope, casks of wicks, racks of lanterns, sacks of spuds and cartons and cans, and up, round and round. Over the light storeroom was the food storeroom, and over the food storeroom was the bunk room where the 3 of us slept. And over the bunk room was the living and cooking room, and over the living and cooking room...
Love that guy.
She was a beauty, big steel and bronze baby with the sun gleaming through the glass walls all about, bouncing blinding little beams off the big shining reflectors, glittering and refracting through her lenses. The whole gigantic bulk of her
do we want
like
to
a
do...
ballerina on the glistening steel axle of her
Let's do
rotary
Shadowy
mechanism.
Forest.
She was a sweetheart of a light.
And at night, she'd lie there on the stone deck of the gallery with her revolver.
Now, this is one of the 18-hour quests, right? Or... Alright. Now we need to go to Kessel.
I think it's got an 8-hour recharge. Or
Ah.
cooldown.
Yeah, mine is 8 hour, but I don't know if patron, non-patron.
Yeah, I don't know if non-subs what they're at.
I would not be able to test that because...
Yeah, my only non-sub account, I don't have any characters that are out of Kingston, so I couldn't do it.
Initializing.
I could unsub on my other account, but that would be a bad idea.
No, don't do that. I can find out. Yep. Haha.
The Mutual Broadcasting System presents Quiet Please, which is written and directed by Willis Cooper and which features Ernest Chappell. Quiet Please for tonight is called The Thing on the Purple Board.
Thing on the Purple Board?
Me, I'm a roughneck. Well, I was a roughneck, 20 years ago. A little too old, too slow now. Besides, I got $1 now. I don't have to be a roughneck, you see. Married, got a nice home. Had to meet my wife. Hey, Mike. Her name's Maxine, but she likes to be called Mike. Mike! I guess she's busy out in the kitchen someplace. Besides, she doesn't hear very well. Shame, too, she's so pretty and everything. Well, you'll meet her. Sit down. I was saying I was a roughneck.
Did you, Hikari, or?
Exactly what you think it means. A roughneck is an oil field worker, specifically a
No, I was attacked by a whole bunch of ghosts.
Call a section hand on the railroad a gandy dancer, a garage hand, a grease monkey. Same time you work around a drilling crew for a while, you're going to be a roughneck in every sense of the word, boy. A derrick floor or a four-bolt board's no place for a guy
sit down and listen to these, man.
When you have to
let me get the
drilling holes that go farther down the ground than it is from the top
Oh
of the
no, I think I forgot to get the
Yeah, sure they do. The time I was a roughneck, we got this one.
Oh no, did I forget to I thought I got the
Eventually you're gonna have to finish that sentence.
Nope.
But you've got the radio frequency down below in your bar.
I don't want the frequency, I wanted the waypoint.
Sure, I don't think there's an oil man in the world that don't wonder one time or another what's down there.
I did have a waypoint written down, so and this is so they're two different numbers, so I'm gonna assume that they're
blood of men maybe that beat each other to death with stone.
You know, making a guide, you kinda gotta give people the information in case they really want it.
Yeah, you get to wondering.
Even though this will actually be hidden behind a spoiler.
Way down there, and sometimes the little shells, trilobites mostly, that was alive when
Trilobites.
Manhattan Island, where New York is, was under half a mile of ice. We found something once, me and Billy Grunwald, and something found us. I'll tell you about it. We were down to around 5,400 feet. We'd set casing. We began to get water, so we had to stop drilling and cement off. Well, you see, when water begins to seep in the hole, you pull your drill pipe. Then you let down a cementing shoe inside the casing, and you plug up the bottom of the hole, casing and all, with quick hardening waterproof cement. Then when it's hard, you drill through the cement, go on down, and the cement outside the casing at the bottom keeps the water out. Well, we had the drill pipe all pulled and cracked. The cement was setting, see? So we was shut down, waiting for it to harden.
Message from
We've
Scree.
been coring just before. Well, you see, a core drill is hollow, and as the bit digs down, it stuffs the drillings up inside it, so when you pull it out, you got a sample of the kind of stuff you're going through.
Hey, yeah, hi,
And
Scree again.
geologists
If you
can
need any
tell a lot
information
from that.
about number stations, Check out my
So there's
database
nobody
at the
around the rig
laundromat.
except
Okay,
me
it's
to
all
prep
there.
the rest of the crew's going out of town. I was toasting some pork chops with a torch for myself, but I heard a car pulling up. Look out, it's Billy Grunwald, the geologist, and I give him a hello. Hi, Billy, come and have pork chop. Hi, Porky.
Sorry, I'm trying to listen to David, and all I'm doing is picking up mobs. There we go. Oh, hey, she's still alive. Oh, no, she's not. Alright, so we're heading back to London. Wait, what?
I don't think you need to go to London.
Oh, probably not. But I jumped there anyway. I need to go to New York. Why did I... Oh, because I'm a Templar at the moment. Okay, that's where the brain freeze came from. Like... Sorry. Life is London, my dear. Hikari's like, MJ? Really?
See, that's the thing. I'm a dragon, and nothing ever happens in Seoul.
So you're like, you expect to never go back. Oh man, yeah, that was interesting. Of course, because
So, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, are there minimum requirements for this? Because I'm noticing that my alt did not get offered, didn't get Madame Roger or David Screed's texts to start those missions.
You have to be level 50 to complete the David Screed one. I'm not sure about the Cat God. The Cat God, you have to be able to get to Blue Mountain.
That's probably why, because this gal, she's like 17 and hasn't even started Kingsmith, so.
Yeah, so you need to be able to get to Blue Mountain in order to finish Cat God. And you need to be able to be level 50 to finish this mission.
Alright, I'm at the laundromat.
Good things to note in the guide.
Yep.
Something tells me you're not here for the laundry.
See, now that kind of sucks too, because... Yeah, see, that's problematic. That bothers me to lock holiday stuff behind... I mean, I guess level 50 isn't that tremendously hard, but before, even the brand new people could get through most of it.
One of my points about Halloween is that's when you get new people into the secret world.
Yeah,
like,
and
this should be a selling point.
Yeah, and if they come in and they can't do anything, they can't do it, then they don't get, you know...
Yeah, you have to be able to at least get to Blue Mountain in order to do it, but yeah, in order to finish it, you have to be level 50, right? So that kind of is horrible.
So it left you out of all the achievements and a lot of lore and...
The old game, though, you couldn't get the Tokyo radio unless you were paying. Because Tokyo was paid content at the time.
Right.
And even after it wasn't, you still had to have done the story to that point to have access to Tokyo.
But you could still have done the quest. You could have done the Halloween quest. You couldn't get the achievement because you couldn't get the Tokyo one.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, especially since they were repeated every year, it's something to look forward to. But you get something of the flavor of the event, and you can do the missions
and at this point you get in, you can start the mission, right? Hopefully, or maybe not. If your alt's not even getting it, if you don't even get the notification and you can't go
and... I didn't get the texts at all, but she hasn't even done Jack Boone's quest, so...
Yeah, you wouldn't get the ability... That was something that with the cat god that Roman said you wouldn't get you wouldn't get the mission at all unless you were able to get to Blue Mountain. So I'm assuming it's the same thing with this. Because the minimum level to finish this is level 50. You can't finish it without being level 50.
But that, I mean, this is seriously, this holiday is how I got so many people involved in Secret World. Because I would talk about how amazing these were, and people wanted to come and experience that. And if they could at least come and experience it for the most part, then that's great. But now it's like, no, you don't even get any part of it. I mean, I guess you can have friends like randomly drive you, you know, to the places, or I don't know.
Actually, at this point, you would have to be level 50 and have access to besieged farmlands.
Yeah, you can't even get there.
Which means you have to do the story up to Transylvania at least.
Yeah.
To access the zone.
Yeah, because remember I had to cram all that stuff in to get it for, what was it, Krampus Notch last year? Or something? Anyway, oh, I gotta time to...
Yeah, I remember in the old game, Tiana and I crammed through Transylvania to get Tokyo access for this.
Yeah. Alright, let's computer it up here. Deleted my mail, newsletter archives, and all other personal info. Leah from my D&D group thinks I shouldn't trust you to access my computer at all. She's so paranoid sometimes. Anyway, you can access my research on number stations. Just that folder to be safe. Because I'm a super. Really, still, I'd love to see if any of these actually do come up with anything. I know he said he deleted it, but, you know, just in case.
There's a picture of me in the laundromat.
Are you the soap? Are you advertising the soap?
No, I'm in hive mode.
Yeah. 8, 9. You really did delete everything. Oh, the girlfriend's surveillance logs are still here. I caught her reading this log. She's not amused. Alright, 6.
Is that a background kitty?
Yes, yes. She's,
Halloween kitty.
yeah, she's been crying all day. Please enter a frequency or station name to continue. Alright. Ascension Station, Lonely Patriot, and Counting Station. Keep these in mind, folks. Ex-KGB physical location, former Soviet satellite dish outside Hababarasi. Hababababaran. Hababababaran. Many locked doors. Used to be a Russian voice, but now it plays old-time radio shows. Alright.
Did they send you? Huh? Did they? Yeah, they're always sending dudes.
It's scary how much that actually looks like my character, but it's not. Gee, look at that one. All white, white hair, face mask.
That's me.
I wouldn't know who that would be.
I know most of the people in this, so.
Alright, okay. Now we need to go besieged farmlands. And I'm gonna jump because I'm tired and... I got to finish the mission.
Alright, so my other character got the phone message, but at the end of it, it says you must have completed Black Sun, Red Sand, or the other way around. Whatever the mission name is. Yeah, Black Sun, Red Sand.
Oh, that's only... Yeah, that's the one that gets you through Egypt. That's the Egypt story mission.
Yeah, so you have to have access to besieged farmlands.
So you have to have opened up Transylvania. And I don't think my alt can. Alright. Alright, we need to go to... Oh, there isn't actually. The Red Hand Observatory is the closest, I think. Just because I don't want to deal with anything. Of course, you can pretty much lose all of them by the time...
Now, I'm hoping it will let me join you, even though I don't have the mission. We'll see.
We'll see. Elite 1. Oh, wow. This is something I need to take a screenshot of. So are there higher than 3 that you can get to?
It's whatever you're qualified for.
Yep, I assume it goes up to the Elite 10.
At least Elite 10, maybe 13.
No, we're sticking with 50. The first one, just because. You know Ken has inside? Yes, you can.
There I can. Just have to meet up.
Sweet.
That's only because this is a really old zone and they probably didn't update the mechanics.
Shh. Let's not tell them. first time that... Oh my gosh, I don't remember all those. Oh, snap! I needed a screenshot of that and I missed it. Oh. That was... The ones flying in your face, I remember it. I don't remember seeing all those around the outside. Oh, man. Dude, I really, really need a screenshot of that again. I gotta come back and I'd better do that every time, because that was really cool. Yeah, we need to do a little more first-person-y for this. Used to be a... Does this seem way easier to you? Yeah, I'm not picking that one up because I know that's an event lore. Ah! Wait. Wait.
Easier in what way? You're not actually to anything yet.
Yeah, that. Where's he at? There he is. Oh, that's a strong little radio here. By the way, that's counting in Russian.
Yep.
If y'all didn't know that.
Because it's the numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I did so much research on number stations and all that when this first came out.
Wait, I'll go get the radio. Yeah, these dudes seem easier to kill at the moment. Adin, 311. Oh, hi, dude.
To be fair, we are really overgeared.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So the level 40 is... I mean, the level 51 is really not... Dang it, wrong one. I ran to the wrong one.
I mean, was this really challenging back in the original?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
The first time I did it, it definitely was. The stuff would start swarming.
I probably just AoE'd the radios down.
And of course I was stopping to take screenshots. Speaking of which, I gotta get another picture of this guy.
Screenshots are just your own version of challenge mode. Let's play this game without the UI and trying to take screenshots while things are attacking me.
I'll try not to kill him.
Fresh meat. Yeah, I have some great pictures before of him right in my face. But he's after you, so he doesn't like me. Hey you. Hey you. Come over here. Over here. Look this way. There we go. Thank you. Oh, there we go. See you in nightmares. Oh, did we not even kill this battery thing? Okay, which direction are we?
Yeah, there's actually an achievement to kill him without destroying any of those. Which is then when it gets really hard.
Alright, what's this? Oh, a chest. I was like, I don't remember that, because, you know, it wasn't there. Should have gotten another picture. Okay, I'll get a picture of this radio here. Seriously, screenshot mode is hard mode. It's a new kind of hard mode. Entry, question marks. The date? The date. An irrelevant waste of concentration. Bowing prostrate to time. It is now. Soon, time will have little meaning. There will only be forever. I do not normally do this. I normally keep my journal within my mind museum. I close my eyes, I see the book, I turn its pages. Method of loci. But I need to put down a record. Someone must see. I will write this in English so that my words spread on their widest vector. Listened to the House in Cypress Canon, and then to War of the Worlds. I adore the old radio dramas. They recharge my mind, spark my imagination, allow me to access the museum within my mind. Sleep becomes unnecessary. It is how I learnt English. I practice my presenter voice. My impression of Orson Welles is getting quite good. I'm corresponding with one David Screed, a conspiracy theorist. He is tenacious. He even touches the truth. I read his weird nonfiction magazine. The world must know of my work. We take what scribes we can get. Sometime later, a setback. Contemplated suicide, even loaded the gun. I thought, I shall listen to one more drama. I listened to Death Robbery. It saved my life. as I was not yet satisfied. And then I listened to Ghost Hunt and Three Skeleton Keys. By the time it was over, some of my glue had passed. I will reflect. When I began, I had government support in the Red Hand Project. That was when I created the Lonely Patriot, the Signal. Trying to tune it just so. The project collapsed. I nearly ended my life that night as well. Then I received corporate sponsorship. The resources. My ideas could finally see proper scope. I am close. And now I have returned to this dead Red Hand facility to where it all began. I will finish. Even later still. A breakthrough! It came to me while I listened to the thing on the Forble board. I contacted my corporate sponsors at once. Arachi's reach is vast. We place radios throughout the world in places close to death. Arachi assured me that such places existed, conveniently near locations where they already have camps and research teams deployed. It is nearly done. Mirroring. That is the key. Simultaneous broadcasting of various signals, each discordant to one another, causing mirroring ripples into the ether. We will get their attention soon. The last. What? What did I do wrong? My calculations seem perfect. Is it some mundane detail? My corporate sponsors are asking for results. I deleted all of the emails. I cannot face them. Tonight I think I will end it. I will float away with the numbers and all of the terrible echoes that refuse to answer my call. I listen to the shadow people, Northern Lights, and the hitchhiker. It is time now. Entry. Hello. Am awake. I am awake. My gosh. It is so beautiful. Scream stretched on crystal. This is forever. Came to me. The answer. As I died. They can hear me now. The dead. The living will too. I am the presenter. This is my show. The end. That, my friends. Are there any other commands? Sometimes you can do some weird things. Dr. Pronin. Ah, yes, yes, yes. There we have the first broadcast. Of course, didn't get this to pop up on your playthrough. That really stinks. You missed the whole entire dialogue? Really...
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe I didn't end the mission, so.
It was, you know what? I didn't break it because I wasn't there. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Can't blame me. I wonder if we say the presenter. Nope. But that is it. That is everything now. That is completing this mission. And we need to examine Screed's message here. Real quick.
Hello? Yeah, Screed again. Oh, you're still here? So, I guess you survived poking the hornet's nest, huh?
Examining the message that actually finishes the quest.
Around a radio again. It's gonna be TV's next, I swear. I already have reoccurring nightmares of Rod Serling shivving me in the shower while smiling and monologuing. Yeah, just smiling and monologuing, smiling and monologuing. Okay, anyway. Radio waves, they're kind of a purgatory. Think about it. What's a ghost, huh? What's a ghost but an echo of a living person? Radio waves are all full of talking ghosts, flying off into the void, mumbling and repeating their follies in a loop forever. Hitler's still making his speeches in the void. The Shadow investigates evil in other solar systems. NASA keeps planning out how to send explorers into deep space, right? But we already have. We keep pumping out ghost astronauts into the cosmos. Hitler and the Shadow will find the next inhabitable planet long before any of the living do. Our ambassadors, they'll just keep going. Inverse square law means they'll get quieter and quieter. But you gotta figure out there's something out there, you know, we're way out there with big goddamn ears. Makes me think that... Did you hear that? Listen.
Ta-da! And then, let's see what kind of goodie we get. What did we get? Oh. Wait, did that not give us a mission report? Oh, this is from the raid. Wait a minute, so does the broadcast actually not give you a mission report?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, just making sure I didn't break something else. And there you go. If you want to get, so I'll pop up the page again. If you want to get all the achievements, then you're going to have to be able to get to Tokyo, because that's the only way you can get the Kaiden radio. There are 9 radios, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 radios. Of course, you get one of it just for finishing the mission. Oh, you get the, oh, yes. The radio reward that you get, you can sit there and listen to all year. Oh, so you gotta get that. So you just have to do it 3 times. See Ghost in the Signal, collect all the lore entries, kill the radio star, defeat presenter without destroying any of the receivers, defeat the presenter while he has 4 counters of echoes in the ether, and defeat the presenter by yourself at the highest difficulty available to you. And so yeah, we go to Legends, and you've got, yeah, Samhain 2018 isn't even in here. Huh. Oops, they forgot something. Oopsie. So there you have it. There's our visual guide of doing it. Now, if you want to know where the locations are at a later time in the other zones, then you'll have to check out the guide. The written guide, the Chaos Theory written guide, and that will be available on where? MassivelyOP.com, of course. And it will be up possibly tomorrow. I gotta run around and find all the spots. The lore section is gonna be empty, and it's gonna stay empty until they fix the bug that will allow me to pick them up and know which lore I'm picking up, so I can, you know, put it in the guide. Because it's not gonna help to say, here's a lore, there's a lore, everywhere is a lore. So you'll have that to refer back to, or you can come back and watch this again, share it with friends. If you know somebody who might be interested in Secret World Legends, tell them to come check it out. You can click our little button, play for free, and do that, or just come in and give it a try. Be happy to help anybody out, and don't forget there are daily login rewards. Even if you can't do the big quest, come in, log in, get your pumpkins, get your free gifts, and I mean, that stuff adds up. It actually adds up really pretty good. You can jump into the raid no matter what level you are. Get yourself a little bit of XP and goodies. And that's the holiday for you. I'm really hoping next year gives us the 7 silences. I still want spooky stories to happen, but 7 silences is a must. Oh my goodness, that has got to happen. So hopefully it does. And this was another episode of Halloween at Mobs. So thanks to Hikari for coming in and helping pull the mobs around so I can get screenshots. Actually, 2 screenshotters here in the same dungeon might be a bit dangerous. It's your turn, MJ. You go drag the mob this way. All right, now pose just right.
Next time you two do it on the highest difficulty and take screenshots while you do it.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful night. Remember, if you log in, you get a pumpkin a day. Even if you don't do the raid every day, which you don't have to, get your pumpkin every day. Spend the 2 seconds, grab it. You can open them whenever you have time later, and you'll get lots of cool goodies out of that. So take care. Have a great one. Enjoy Halloween month. Halloween is really a month. It really is. It's not a day. Don't let them try to fool you into that. And we'll be seeing you next time, guys. Check out the calendar there on the site. And don't miss out on any OPTV goodness. Because I'm not gonna. Later, folks.